Michigan. He's been nothing short of sensational.
And let's...
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving.
All right, David, thank you. And now the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in at the 3. And for... Dinwiddie outside. Passes to Irving. Stripped it away. Ntilikina looking it over. Count it. Good.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Outside Irving. Pulls up. High post. The Knicks pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Boykins. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 4. 3 on 3. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Barrett, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Harris kicks to Irving. Pass to Boykins. Ball stolen. It's 3 on 3 on the fast break. Ntilikina passes to Garcia. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny. If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is the showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, Harden, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that, the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't, those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. We've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
And the call on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Dotson. New York moving it around. Garcia inside. And it's sent back by Allen. Portis can't get it to go. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Minnesota. There's the pass to Boykins. And it's off from three-point range. Barrett with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Outside Irving. Puts it up from 17. That shot, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Recently, we had a chance to speak with RJ. And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the story. And the new group in for the Knicks. Garcia, he's checked in for Cobb. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Damian Dotson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ntilikina. Dinwiddie against Payton.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, you know, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
You know, because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Passes it to Barrett. Back to Payton. New York, no good that time either.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Harkless. Here's Garcia. Yep, that one goes in there. Garcia's got 7 points.
Well, tonight, another chance for Junior. His NBA debut, lukewarm at best, but we knew he'd need a bit of time to adjust to the league.
You know, Greg, Jr. was viewed as a project when he came on board to this team. No surprise he'll have his teaching moments early in his career.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dinwiddie against Payton. Pass to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers players in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Payton passes to Garcia. Back to Payton. New York moving the ball around. There's Portis. That one a little long. Brooklyn leading by 4. To the inside. And Allen slams it in.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Now here's Harkless. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the Knicks miss again. Durant with a wide open look. But they'll get another chance. A shot by Jordan, no good. Knicks trail by 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Barrett the pass to Portis. No good again that time.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Durant down low. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. He's checked in for the Knicks. Portis comes in for Randall. The Nets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. On the court for the Knicks. Portis is out there with Mo Harkless. Then there's Payton. And it's garbage man. And it's Barrett at the 2. Payton dishes to Barrett. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Garcia. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Garcia's got 9 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And here is Irving. 19 points in the game. No good there. Good D by Payton.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Top of the key, Garcia.
Tight D, tight D.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Boykins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harris. Pass to Allen. And good that time. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harkless with it. Portis kicks to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garcia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Sinks the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Irving against It's Payton, and the pass to Portis. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Back to Irving for three. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got 11 rebounds in the game. Up top, Harkless, guarded by Harris. Left side, Garcia. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brooklyn leading by 7. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Irving with it. Now Payton defending. And that one's good, Irving.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Payton finds Portis. And here is Harkless. Payton looking it over. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
When you drive to the cup, you do it with a purpose. And Joe Harris mixing up his attack right there.
Here's Payton. A rebound by the Nets. Boykins has got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Harkless the pass to Payton. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Irving.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Payton kicks to Barrett. Garcia passes to Portis. 2 points. That one goes.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
KD looking around. Kept alive. Allen. Durant trying to break free. Allen, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Garcia passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Passes it to Harkless. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good work there as it goes. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Nets passing it around. Allen surveying the D. And stolen by Garcia. Portis with it. Guarded now by Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Torian Prince comes in for Joe Harris. And it's LeVert in for Irving.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Barrett. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Here's Garcia. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Garcia. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kyrie Irving.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Ellington the pass to Garcia. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
We are thrilled to have Dame Dalla donning the cover of NBA 2K21. Man, I love this guy.
Yes, it is about time, and we are also thrilled to reveal his latest signature.
The tallest building in the United States.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men.
David Aldridge, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for New York, I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Brown against Barrett, the three. Dotson with the rebound. New York trailing. To the middle. Here's Garcia, and it's blocked. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Doubled by Garcia. Cantor inside. He's against Garcia. 5 on the clock. Here's Wanamaker, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The Celtics have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That's good from Cantor.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Ntilikina passes to Garcia. It's blocked. Outside, Smart. Here's Rivas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't hit the second.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Here's Wanamaker. They get a hand on it. Dotson kicks to Ntilikina. New York, no good that time either. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Celtics leading by 7. Passes it to Brown. Floats one up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
Cobb's checked in for the Knicks.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Good on the bucket.
A cunning ball handler. Gotta like seeing Ntilikina mix it up and create for himself.
Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Brown from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here is Garcia. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt.
Celtics leading by 13. Portis is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Garbage Man. Then there's Payton. And it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garcia inside, defended by Tice. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. The Knicks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hayward's got 13.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Nice shot by Portis.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 5.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
And they double up Payton. Down low, it's stolen by Tice. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Payton passes to Garcia. Rebounded by the Celtics.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Walker against Payton, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. And the Celtics lead by 19. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Garcia passes to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Tice with the ball. He's got 8. Back to Brown.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Dotson's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Here's Garcia. That one misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Rebound, Boston.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Lets it fly from 18. A nice shot by Tatum. 9 points for Jason Tatum. Knicks trail by 21. To the paint. Here's Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
And both free throws good for Payton.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And here's Walker. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Portis. The Knicks pull it in. Garcia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dotson kicks to Payton. Outside, Garcia. Dotson the pass to Harkless. And here is Payton. He's covered by Brown. Feeds to Garcia. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. .149 left in the first half. And there's the pass to Dotson. Here's Garcia. He shoots again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Knicks have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. The first free throw is good. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Barrett with the bounce pass. And they double up Payton. Here's Garcia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. And so Garcia nails both of them.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
54 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Clock at 6. And nothing. Nothing is falling for him right now. Knicks trail by 14. Dotson the pass to Garcia. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Smart against Payton. Over in the corner, Randall. Off target from three-point range. Brown feeling it out a bit.
He's solid on defense right there. It's just solid. Randall showing more versatility on that end of the floor.
And so it's Boston with a size of... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed. Different look for New York. Cobby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Garbage man comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Portis in for Harkless. Cobb dishes to Payton. And they double up Payton. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Knicks with possession here. Pass to Barrett. Now, here's Cobb. Right side, Garcia. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Garcia's got 11 points.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
On the court for the Celtics. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart. They get it back. Brown outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 18.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And finished off by Brown.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Garcia against Williams. Right side, Garcia. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That's his third foul of the game. Dotson's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And a change for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Smart and Garcia with the block. But they recover it. New York shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Smart on the wing, covered by Payton. Payton on the double team. Williams trying to break free. That one drops for him. Smart's got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know what kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And stolen by Payton. Out left to the wing. Here's Knox. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Knox has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Tatum. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Garcia against Williams. It's deflected. Outside, Smart. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rivas. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Outside, Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
3.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Knicks. Garbage man out there with Cobb. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Dotson in at the 2. To the middle, here's Garcia, and he makes good on the layup. Garcia's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Wanamaker. Ellington defending. Pass to Green. Wide open look. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's about a minute played here in the fourth quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A tremendous confidence in this young man. I mean, he understands the game. He believes he's going to make plays.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Good on the shot. And that's 15 points for Garbage Man. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now Green. The pass to Williams. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic
passing, but when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ellington, the pass to Knox. Back to Ellington. Looking for Garcia. He gets it there. To the inside. Knox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum. That free throw missing. Garcia inside. He's against Cantor.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
That's good from Garcia. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The feed to Williams. Green taking his time here. Here's Poirier. Off target with his 3. The Knicks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. They double him with Green. Garcia's shot is good. Here's Wanamaker. Passes it to Poirier. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Green. From deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Dotson. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
The Celtics shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
The pass to Nilikina. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Wanamaker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.